Hey everyone, welcome back to Castlevania. We're actually in the castle hall now, so that's pretty cool.
Time is running out. Night is almost upon us. Soon the castle will be swarming with vampires. Those who are the most powerful of their kind are able to take on the appearance of high-born humans. Gabriel must be on his guard now, for appearances can be deceptive. I have heard that in this place one may face one's deadliest foes without realizing it until it is too late.
That's cool. Let's get into it. What is that? Just Hydra's eating the man's leg? Yeah, see, this courtyard, or the castle hall, I remember. I don't remember the statues being like that, though. Again, it's amazing how much more you can get when you see something through a second time. Oh, and the vampires are just coming out to play. Alright, let's get this party started. Alright, so they're not gonna let us, like, do what we want. So I guess we're gonna have to just kill the vampires. Alright. Oh wait, can I? Yes, you can lure them into the sunlight. I didn't realize there was sunlight here. What a terrible way to go. Like, it must be terrible to have a weakness to sunlight, because I can't imagine how that would feel. Alright, you need to go away. Like, I've talked to some people, I was like, oh, would you become a vampire? And they say, oh, absolutely. And I'm thinking to myself, like, wouldn't that suck? Like, you can't go outside ever again. Oh, please leave me alone. No, okay. But it's like, some people would, like, be okay with that. Like, for me, that's a little bit confusing that you would be okay with, like, never being able to go in the sun again. Like, but I feel like that's such an important part of, like, this might sound pompous, but I feel like being able to go into the sun, like, is an important part for us. Like, I think the sun, like, just naturally makes us happy. And maybe that's not the case. Like, I've met some people who are like, oh, I hate the sun. And it's like, okay, like, I can understand where they're coming from, but, like, for me personally, like, just, I would never think that way. I'm just, to myself, I'm just like, nah, man, I love the sun. So if someone's like, oh, you can be a vampire now, but you're, like, weak to the sun, I'm like, no thanks, dog. Like, take that nonsense somewhere else. But some people would be so okay with it. I was like, ah! Yep. Oh man, get off me, man. I'd be like okay with skeleton though. Like, skeletons aren't weak to the sun. Like, vampires have so many weaknesses too. Like, maybe not necessarily in this game, but in like traditional lore and stuff, if you can look at the vampire weaknesses, they have a ton. So, and off the top of my head, so the wind stake is one. Like, it's okay. Let me back off for a little bit. Yes, they have a lot of weaknesses, but they also they're also very hard to kill. So in order to kill a vampire, like in the traditional sense, I think normally what you have to do is like, oh dear, I don't even know. It's some combination of you having to stake them. Oh, hold on, we went to the wrong one. Oh, no, we had it the right way. We just had it facing the wrong direction. Here we go. I think you have to like stake them, and then you have to remove the head from the body, or you have to destroy the coffin. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to think because I'm trying to think how they kill vampires in Dungeons and Dragons. I think there's a couple ways you can do it. So if you kill a vampire, like just like direct sunlight, like for some reason, if you can convince him to just get out in the sun, and you kill him like that, like that just does him in. Oh boy. Leave me alone! Yeah! Alright. That didn't work the way I wanted to. Okay, so hopefully they'll get the vampires off our backs. Alright, so I'm trying to avoid getting hit, so I can build up my precious focus, but which we just lost that. Because these vampires are making it difficult for me to farm the neutral energy from the goblin there. Not the goblin, the armor. I don't know why I said goblin. Maybe deep down inside he was always a goblin too. Oh, we can't see what's going on! So dry sunlight, we've mentioned that. If you destroy their coffin, I think what that means, like, you don't kill the vampire, but if they die again, then they have no home to go back to. And so that could kill them. Because when a vampire dies, at least in D&D, I can't speak for anything else. Oh dear, come on, man. Then they always return back to their coffin. Which is why, like, yeah, now that I'm talking it through, this is starting to make more sense to me. Once they die within their, once they die, they go back to the coffin, and then once they're in the coffin, that's when you have to kind of, like, make your move, so to speak. And that usually means removing the head, and then staking them in, like, the heart or something, with a wooden stake. And then I think you also have to say, like, a prayer, like a prayer or something. Alright, well, we got basically what we wanted. I also don't want to die. Please and thank you. Oh dear. Ah! And we'll tear that off. Yeah, we're not doing a great job of grabbing things today. So, as described, like, I don't think it's easy to kill vampires, but they have so many weaknesses. So, and that I didn't talk about. Like, they're weak to garlic. They're weak to running water. They can't enter your house unless they've been invited into your house, that's part of the reason why vampires like seduce people, because basically what they want to do is seduce you so you invite them into your home, and then that's when they can, like, suck your blood or whatever. Oh, we actually died. That's unfortunate. Okay, so we're actually have to, like, play for realsies then. Wow, all the way back here, huh? That's too bad. I guess I'll just finish up my train of thought on vampires then. Tear this open too. Okay, what else can they do? Or their weaknesses? They're weak to sunlight. That's probably, like, the biggest one. Like, if you think about it, it's like they can't. That's half the day they can't do anything with, which is pretty bad in my mind. Running water. I don't know if I discussed that. So they can't go over a body of water that's, like, moving. So they can't cross a river Like, they have to be in their coffin, and then the coffin has to move over the river. Like, those are already some, like, pretty absurd weaknesses. Like, vampires are weak to basically everything, so when someone's like, oh, I want to be a vampire, I'm like, no thanks? Not super interested in that. Anyways, I'm going to end the episode here. I might try and fight these guys again. Maybe not. We'll see. But anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.